Greene County. Gary's Auto Sales, Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshak, the North Union Township Recreation Center, Matt and Lexi George, Attorney Vincent Teaberry, George Dental Associates, Uniontown Detailing, Casey Sports Cafe, Mike Kelly Toyota of Uniontown, the Rack Law Firm, Jeff Dennis at Remax Select Realty, Movement Physiotherapy, Ford of Uniontown, State Farm Agent Lauren Yeoman, Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer, Potter's Bar and Grill, Stewart Collision, and by Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS.
From Greater Latrobe High School, it's time for high school basketball action here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live tonight, a Section 1 5A matchup as the 5-1 Greater Latrobe Wildcats, 1-1 in conference play, take on the 2-5 Laurel Highlands Mustangs. The Mustangs 0-2 in the conference. John Smith in his second year as the head coach of Laurel Highlands. Brad Wetzel in his 23rd year as the head coach of the Greater Latrobe Wildcats. Our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Our live video stream tonight, courtesy of Uniontown Detailing and M&R Transit. And our graphic sponsor is South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott. And Tony Hanola, a huge conference game right before Christmas for both Laurel Highlands and Greater Latrobe tonight.
Oh, you're right, Brian. And the tough part is Laurel Highlands had the chance to be 2-0 in this section. Really, they lost a couple games early, or lost a couple close games on the other side with Latrobe. Played well early on against Uniontown the other night, but really just couldn't sustain the pressure that they applied and ended up losing big. But still two good teams, and both teams searching for a big conference win here tonight.
Here you go back to last Friday night. Laurel Highlands had a 13-point lead against McKeesport, let that slip away, and then a 53-50 loss at home against Gateway on Tuesday.
Right, and when you lose two section games like that by a total of 8 points, that's tough, and especially when you're ahead. Kind of struggled in the fourth quarter in both games and ended up blowing them, and that's one of those things where, at this point in time, they could either be 2-0 or even 1-1 in the section, which would be a big deal.
And hard to believe the Laurel Highlands has not won a conference game since Ronnie Gallagher was on the team 2 years ago.
Yeah, hard to believe is right, but you can see even like this team, they started out, lost the first three, won two in a row, and then now have lost another three in a row. So it's one of those deals where it's like they got to be careful. A section win would be huge for them tonight. I tell you what, it would probably put a lot of momentum in for them for the rest of this season.
Hey, you look at the conference standings right now. Uniontown at the top of the table, 3-0 in the conference, 7-1 overall. McKeesport still undefeated in conference play. They're 3-4 overall, but 2-0 in the section. Then you have three teams at 1-1 in conference play. Greater Latrobe, Albert Gallatin, who had that big win over Penn Trafford on Tuesday, and Gateway. Penn Trafford sits at 1-2. Both Franklin Regional and Laurel Highlands looking for their first conference win at 0-2.
Yeah, and it's kind of surprising with Franklin Regional. It's not a team that you would expect to be 0-2 in this season, but I'll tell you what, it's one of those things that if you don't get off to a good start in the section, it's tough to claw back into it.
Mentioned Uniontown at the top of the conference. They've won two non-conference games this week down in Florida against Milken, California, and McGuffey. They play mainland Florida from the Daytona Beach area tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the Silver Division Championship game. The Red Raiders don't return to conference play until January the 3rd. And you look at both these programs as well, Tony. The Wildcats and Laurel Highlands both missed out on the playoffs last year. Latrobe hasn't made the postseason since 2021, and I think both of these teams starting to feel a little bit of pressure at this point of the season, even though the Wildcats are 5-1 overall.
I would agree with you, and I think it's one of those things when, they came in the other night against Uniontown, a really good Uniontown team. I mean, as we said after the game, thought it was the best game that Uniontown played all year long. But it was one of those things where they came in with a lot of confidence, being 5-0, and really had an adjustment that night. And it's something right now, like they have to bounce back and play well against Laurel Highlands tonight. I mean, you figure if you lose two section games in a row like that, as I mentioned, it's a tough uphill battle, especially if Latrobe would lose here tonight at home.
And these two schools played last year here at Latrobe. It was a non-conference game. Wildcats were in 5A. Mustangs were in 4A. Latrobe won that game 80-57. You go back 2 years ago when they last played at Laurel Highlands. The Mustangs knocked off the Wildcats 70-44. Hoping for a close game, though, tonight, Tony.
Yes, I do. Hope for a close game is right. And like I said, hopefully LH can pick up a win here and pick up their first section win.
And we'll talk to Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Hi, it's attorney Rob Harper from Radcliffe Martin Law. As some of you may know, I served as a public defender for 3 years and an assistant district attorney for 7 years right here in Fayette County. I'm now using that experience to represent people accused of crimes. So if you find yourself in that unfortunate situation and need someone who knows how things are done on both sides of the courtroom, give me a call and see if we can put my expertise to work for you. Radcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3939.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
When you need a ride, take the back bus, it'll save you time. Take the back bus, safe and reliable, convenient and affordable. Take the back bus, take the back bus.
Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation has updated policies for the paratransit service and the shared ride program. Qualified riders may still schedule curbside service appointments 2 weeks in advance of their desired pickup date, but no later than 2 p.m. on the business day prior to service, provided that seating is available. No reservations will be taken after 2 p.m. for next day service, and no same-day trips can be booked. There are seating limits, and seats fill up fast. To help ensure that your ride is booked and your seat is reserved, schedule early. For more information, contact FACT at 724-628-RIDE, visit us at factbus.com, or email fact@hs.fayette.org. FACT thanks you for your understanding as we work to improve our services for you.
Take the bus, take the back bus.
Ho, ho, ho. Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
John Clayton with Stan the Man Bartlett from your 7-time President's Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. First, I'd like to take a moment to wish a very Merry Christmas to all of our friends and customers. Stan, let's tell the listeners what we have going on in December.
John, let's talk F-150s. We're stocked up, and get this. We're taking up to $5,000 off MSRP. And listen, you also get 1.9% financing for up to 60 months. If you own a qualifying Ram, you pick up an additional $2,000. Now, that's the deal. We have the best new vehicle inventory of the year, so stop, click, or call to get all the details.
Pre-owned, we got them. 60 in stock and ready to go. Most are certified with factory warranty and competitive rates. We make servicing your vehicle as easy as ever with online maintenance appointments and our very convenient pickup and delivery program. Santa knows, shouldn't you? That's 40 Uniontown on the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com. Offers include all applicable incentives. You must finance with Ford Motor Credit. Not all buyers will qualify. Sale excludes Tremor and Raptor.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Brian Morozek back here on the Sproul's Insurance Group pregame show. Boys high school basketball action on WMBS tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs on the road at Greater Latrobe taking on the Wildcats in a Section 1 5A matchup. Being joined now by Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. And John, your Mustangs coming off a non-conference loss Wednesday on the road down at University High of Morgantown, and it was their first game of the season. They have a nice basketball history there, and it seems like after getting a couple of transfers in, they're going to have a pretty solid squad this season.
Yeah, it was a tough one for us. We had a great game. I thought the boys played fantastic. Tuesday night against Gateway, we were right there, not down to the last minute. And, I don't want to make excuses, but, going back-to-back it's tough. And, I think we were a little bit beat up. And, it showed. University, they're a good basketball team. They got some size. Like I said, they had some guys transfer in. And, they're a good basketball team. So, we went out and gave it 100%. We just come up a little bit short.
Certainly a huge game tonight before the Christmas break, taking on Greater Latrobe. The Wildcats pick up their first loss of the season on Tuesday against Uniontown. Your thoughts on the matchup?
Oh, Latrobe's always tough, man. They're well coached. I know Coach Wetzel. I know Coach Butler very well. They've been there for a number of years. you know what Latrobe wants to do. You know, they want to get out, they want to pressure the ball, they want to run, get out in transition. You know, trap, cause chaos. You know, they're a good team. They're a disciplined team. You know, the boys are always fundamentally sound. You know, so you know we got our work cut out for us. We had a nice light practice yesterday, so you know I think the boys' legs will be a little more rested for tonight, and you know looking forward to the challenge.
And there was a lot of history there. You played them in a non-conference game last year, and you just go back and look throughout the years. The two programs have got together quite frequently.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I've been, you know, since I've been involved with the Laurel Highlands program back, I think it's like my 16th year in the district or 15th year in the district, you know, very familiar with Latrobe from the varsity program all the way down to the elementary program. You know, they have their elementary program competing in the same league that we have our elementary program competing in. The Butler family has had numerous boys, you know, come through the program, and Eric has been on the staff there for years, and I coached the land. He was the third Butler boy. Coached him a good bit through AAU and throughout the spring, and yeah, so yeah, I'm familiar with them. You know, they're well coached. You know, we know what they want to do, and they're always, you know, competitive. You know, they're always competitive, can shoot the ball, they're going to play hard, and I believe they play the right way as well. So, you know, looking forward to it. It's always, you know, when you look at the schedule, you know it's going to be a challenge.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time. We'll see you up at Latrobe tonight.
All right, thanks, Brian.
That's Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith joining us here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs on the road at Greater Latrobe taking on the Wildcats tonight in a Section 1 5A matchup. And we'll talk to Latrobe's head coach Brad Wetzel when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
At the Davis & Davis Law Firm, we understand that facing legal challenges can be overwhelming. That's why we are here to guide you along the way. This is attorney Michael Mays, and at Davis & Davis Law Firm, we have over 45 years of experience, and our team is dedicated to fighting for your rights and making sure you can maximize the amount of money that you deserve. If you are hurt, injured, or need help with workers' compensation, call us today for your free consultation at 724-437-2799. The Davis & Davis Law Firm, you won't pay us anything until we win your case.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
Amidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amidar Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call them 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
The North Union Township Recreation Center supervisors Kurt Matthews, Rob Tupta, and Ron Landman Our proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Township Recreation Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For more information on the North Union Township Recreation Center, volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350. That's 724-438-7350, or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Peachin Pharmacy has moved to the lower level of the Health First Medical Center building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville, and is now Farmana Pharmacy. Farmana Pharmacy offers free prescription delivery to Uniontown, Connellsville, and all over the area 5 days a week. When you call Farmana Pharmacy, you'll never talk to machines. You'll have real friendly people ready to help you. Phone 724-626-9600 for the new Farmana Pharmacy, formerly Peachin Pharmacy, now located at the Health First Medical Building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville near the Fayette County Fairgrounds. Brian Morozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Boys High School basketball action on WMBS tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs on the road at Greater Latrobe taking on the Wildcats. Earlier on this week, we had an opportunity to talk to Greater Latrobe head coach Brad Wetzel and asked him his thoughts on taking on the Laurel Highlands Mustangs.
Yeah, two good teams. I mean, I know Laurel Highlands' record doesn't show it, but you watch them on film, they're well coached. They've got talent. It looks like they're a little young. But clearly, you know, there's some good years ahead for the Mustangs. That's clear. I just think they're going to get better and better as this year progresses. But they do all the right things.
We asked Brad prior to his loss against Uniontown about the great start to the season the Wildcats have had. In fact, prior to that loss on Tuesday was their best start to a season in 6 years.
Yeah, I think last year was such a difficult experience just because we started the season with -3 starters and 2 off reserves on the very first day of practice. So that was a kick in the gut, and we never really quite recovered from that. So this year, it's been nice, that we were able to start with a healthy team, and so it's a process, of course. I think it's kind of insane that we're playing section games before Christmas, but it is what it is. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but I feel like we certainly need time to develop as a team before we start section play, but here we go.
They got off to a nice start. Of course, you had those non-conference wins over Hempfield and Mars and tight games, and then battled against Gateway last Friday, and were able to pull out a 4-point win on the road.
Yeah, it was nice. All those 3 games you mentioned, I think, go a long way to, we call them deposits, into your account. I think all those games will pay dividends at some point in the season for sure.
Coach Wetzel added they've had nice team chemistry this year.
Yeah, I think you're right, Brian. I think the chemistry is big. I think their desire to be in that locker room and to go work together is clear. Everybody all that coach speak and cliches about team wins and guys working together and all. It's all true. This is so possible, but it's nice, very refreshing to be coaching a bunch of guys that will battle to the end, no matter what, and stick together. So it's been fun so far. I really enjoy it.
Coach Wetzel added he has the luxury of his entire starting 5 averaging double figures per game this year.
But the starting 5, I think, all averaging double figures. Matt is our leading scorer, averaging darn near 20 points a game, I think.
Okay.
But everybody else is, right there between 10 and 14 points, I believe.
That's part of a conversation we had earlier on this week with Greater Latrobe head coach Brad Wetzel. Again, the Wildcats battling the Laurel Highlands Mustangs tonight. High school basketball here on WMBS. We'll take a swing around the county. Let you know how Uniontown's been doing the last couple of days down in Florida, and also checking on some other local teams when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family-owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potters on Facebook. We'll see you at Potters.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, Jeff Dennis of RE/MAX Select Realty is your local realtor of choice. Jeff and his team are proud members of our community and have the skills, knowledge, and ability to meet your needs. Call them today at 724-933-6300, extension 903, or visit them in person at 542 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. And remember to follow Jeff Dennis' team RE/MAX Select Realty on Facebook today. Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, a part of the Cinder Shack family of vendors where you can find that special gift for Christmas. With 145 vendors and artisans, you'll find a large variety of one-of-a-kind gifts, antique and new furniture, collectibles, home decor, and more. Visit Zen's Antiques and Home Decor on Facebook for new items and information on upcoming events. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, Building 2 at 3391 National Pike in Farmington. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, a part of the Cinder Shack family of vendors.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports teams and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority. I'm Rosnick back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. High school boys basketball on WMBS tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs on the road at Greater Latrobe taking on the Wildcats. We actually had the Wildcats on WMBS on Tuesday when they took on Uniontown. The Red Raiders pulled away in the mid-third quarter and romped the Wildcats 81-53. Uniontown the last couple of days has been playing down at the KSA tournament down in downtown Orlando. Uniontown so far 2-0 down in Orlando. They knocked off Milliken of California yesterday by a score of 71-56. Isaac Ellsworth had a big game for the Red Raiders, scoring 24 points in that effort. Uniontown then would play McGuffey today. Yes, McGuffey, WPIAL 3A program, also in the same bracket as the Red Raiders down in Orlando. And Uniontown with a big win over McGuffey today as well by a score of 74-35. Uniontown will play in their silver bracket championship game tomorrow against Mainland, Florida. That game will start at 2 o'clock in downtown Orlando. Mainland, by the way, the alma mater of NBA star Vince Carter. But looking at Mainland's team this year, they don't seem quite as strong. Just a 4-4 record after their 2 wins down at the KSA tournament as well. Last night, the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs bounced back after a couple of tough conference losses against South Park and Elizabeth Forward, and romped the Southmoreland Scotties to pick up their first conference win of the year. Talking to the head coach of the Lady Mustangs, Stuart Davis, earlier on this week, he said it's been tough playing without one of their starters in Ariana Sumter, who they hope to have back at the start of the new calendar year in 2025.
We had to make some adjustments. We just definitely had to make some adjustments. Like, with EF the other night, their team, they're overly aggressive. They're, they press. They play up into the guards. They make you rush. And so missing Ariana, the ball handling that she has, the poise that she has, being a senior, and the quiet leadership that she displays, we had to make some adjustments. That's why you've seen Ayer bringing the ball, help bring the ball up. You have Maya being pressed up, although she did a great job, although she was getting pressed up the entire game. Missing Ariana, it applies so much more pressure to those girls because they have to do so much more, with the starting four that's left there. Rachel does a good job coming off the bench, and she did a good job holding it down, when she's starting. It's just that game is a little different. It comes with a little bit more, I guess you want to say you're playing in front of the home crowd, they're the team to beat in the section. So, it came with a little bit more, anxieties, so, missing, we missed Ariana in that situation. But I would say the girls was very, very resilient. They put up a hard fight. We had the lead. And, from these games that we did play these past, 5 days, we're learning and we're going to learn how to keep a lead. And that's where we're at right now. I'm very appreciative of the schedule that we did put together. And the girls, missing the soldier with the full army, they're always ready to go, man, and it definitely shows.
Those are some of the thoughts of Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs head coach Stuart Davis. By the way, the Lady Mustangs will be back up here at Latrobe next week. They're playing in the Latrobe Holiday Tournament, so it seems like Latrobe's the popular place to be here around the holiday season. We got the Laurel Highlands boys in action tonight, taking on the Greater Latrobe Wildcats. We'll have more ahead on our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show right after this.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Chris Parker Jr., Santa's coming and the year is ending. What's happening at Autoland?
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event makes it easy for you to get away to all your holiday gatherings. Just like Santa,
Plus, Autoland's year-end sales event means great dealer incentives on every vehicle sold this month.
I'm listening.
Each vehicle has $500 to $4,000 off, such as $4,000 off a 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe all-wheel drive with third-row seating when you finance with HMS. Or take advantage of 0% financing for 48 months on Santa Fe's in Tucson. You can also lease a 2025 Tucson SE all-wheel drive for $269 per month. Just see us for details.
Plus, Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and 3-year, 36,000-mile complimentary maintenance with every new Hyundai purchase. Autoland Hyundai, 25 East Fayette Street, or online at AutolandHyundai.com.
Happy holidays from all of us at Autoland Hyundai, where you always pay less to drive the best.
Hard work, respecting others, and being a good team member are values that South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott knows well. Whether he's running a machine, repairing storm drains, operating a plow truck, or working with his fellow supervisors on economic growth, Jason Scott is working every day to keep residents safe, maintain the strength of our local businesses, and enhance the quality of life in South Union Township for our families and our future. Good luck to all our local teams. From South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Prime Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Boys High School basketball action on WMBS tonight. Laurel Highlands and Greater Latrobe taking on the Wildcats. As we do from time to time, I'd like to bring in some other coaches from around the WPIAL and the Fayette County area to talk about their seasons. We're going to talk to Rob Ramsey, the head coach of the Brownsville boys basketball team right now. And Rob, your Brownsville program really played a tough non-conference schedule. You have a win over Westinghouse from the Pittsburgh City League. Your general thoughts on how the season's gone for your Falcons so far this year?
It's been an interesting season. We've had, the main thing is Caden Wimmer, our best post player, and maybe our best player hasn't played yet this year, and we're missing some guys. We're missing Alex Remington due to injury. He had a shoulder injury in the off season. Devin Wood has a injury as well. So we're missing 3 key guys, but I think everyone's working hard, and everyone has a great attitude. We have some guys that are coming on, like Jaden Praster and Xavier Vargas, and we're just getting better every game.
What's the timetable for getting some of those guys back into the lineup?
Caden Wimmer should be back December 26th, that first game of the Charleroi tournament. Alex Remington probably after the new year, so against Mount Pleasant on the 3rd probably will be his first game. And Devin Wood we're not so sure about yet.
Well, obviously the real season starting tonight against Waynesburg. Your thoughts on the matchup there with the Raiders and how your section sizes up as a whole?
I think Waynesburg's very good. I think Headley was a freshman and was second team all section last year, and he was deserving of it. Alex Van Sickle's a very good shooter. There's other guy, their big guy, number 11, name escapes me, but he's as physical as anybody we're going to play this year. And they have a lot of good role players, and I think they have a great coach as well. So, I think it should be a tough game. I really don't think they're kind of in the same boat as us. They played a very, very good non-section schedule. So I think tonight's going to be a tough matchup for us, and I expect a good game.
Yeah, I saw them a couple of weeks ago against Laurel Highlands as well, and early on they gave the Mustangs a little bit of a battle. I think they'll certainly be a strong team in your conference. And one game I wanted to touch on in January, kind of a special game that you're going to have over at Brownsville High School in front of the student body against Fraser on January the 22nd. We're going to have the game here on WMBS, and just talk about how that event came about and, your thoughts on playing another Fayette County team and having all your students involved as well.
Yes, for sure. I'm excited for that day for sure because, what made me think about it was when I was in middle school, I played at least 2 assembly games a year. And I always wondered why they didn't do it in high school. Actually, a friend of mine mentioned it to me that we should do it, and I brought it to our principal, superintendent, athletic director, school board, all that, and they were all for it. And I think it's a good thing to do because my main goal here at Brownsville is to get our numbers up. You know, if you notice, if you follow Brownsville sports, you know, the participation, for whatever reason, is not where it should be for a 3A school. So I want to try to do something like this at least every other year, and hopefully it brings more players out. And I think Frazier is a very special opponent for this. You know, I grew up in Frazier School District for the first 14 years of my life. My uncles are actually in the Fayette County Hall of Fame. 4 of them are in there for the 1969 state runner-up. So, you know, it's really important to me to be playing Frazier. I'm real close with Coach Kiefer, and his father, you know, was very helpful to me in my career as a player, for lack of a better term, career. But, you know, during my time playing basketball, so I'm very excited for that.
And we're looking forward to it as well. Again, January the 22nd. Is that 12:30 start there, Rob?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 12:30 starting, and we'll have the game here on WMBS. Rob, appreciate it as always. Best of luck against Waynesburg tonight. Have a great Christmas, and we'll check in with you again after the start of the new year.
All right, same to you, and thank you for everything you guys do for Fayette County high school sports.
That's Rob Ramsey, the head coach of the Brownsville Falcons. Get Brownsville in action tonight at Waynesburg, opening up Section 4 3A play. They enter the game tonight, 1-6 overall, but again, they've played a very tough non-conference schedule. We'll have them here on WMBS on January the 22nd at 12:30 start in front of the whole student body of Brownsville High School, an assembly game here on WMBS. But tonight it's boys high school basketball. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs of Greater Latrobe taking on the Wildcats. Are back with the starting lineups and the opening tip-off on the way next here on WMBS.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf. That's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Basin Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for 50 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and is a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Uniontown, you've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agent Russ Blejo is seeing ways to save you money on insurance, from starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely. Russ knows how to maximize your savings. When it comes to seeing ways to save, Russ does it best. So call Russ Blejo today at 724-439-9700. That's 724-439-9700. And you'll be on your way to keeping your money where it belongs, in your wallet. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Brian Morozak and Tony Hanola back here at Greater Latrobe High School. The Wildcats hosting the Laurel Highlands Mustangs tonight, about 8 minutes away from tipping it off. Latrobe entering this game 5-1 overall, 1-1 in conference play. Laurel Highlands 2-5 overall, 0-2 in the conference. And Tony, always a festive time when you come up to Greater Latrobe High School. We've been here now twice in a week.
That's exactly right, Brian. Twice in a week, and a little different crowd here tonight. Not as big as on Tuesday night with the Red Raiders coming into town, but still a good Friday night crowd here for tonight's game.
They brought back their 1979 team from Greater Latrobe High School. Was looking to honor them. They won a section title. Was trying to find out if they won a WPIAL title or not, but they must have had a pretty good team back in '79 up here at Latrobe.
Yeah, I was trying to remember because that's actually, I hate to say it, that's actually the year I graduated. But it was, I can't remember any of those players, so I'm not so sure.
I was a year old.
Nice, thank you. We'll find out at halftime who they are, though.
Well, we do have our starting lineups tonight. They're being brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities, and wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. Tony?
All right, Brian, thank you. We'll start out with the visiting Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Their head coach, John Smith, his assistants, Shandon Marshall, Paul Eckert, and Johnny Krisner. Coach Smith's starters for tonight will be number 1, Luke Martin, a 6'2 junior guard. Number 3, Antoine Black, a 6'1 senior guard. Number 22, Sevi Vecchiola, 6'1 junior forward. Number 24, Aiden Black, a 5'11 senior guard. And number 25, Brennan Varney, a 6'7 senior forward. On the other side for Greater Latrobe, their head coach, Mr. Brad Wetzel. His starters for tonight will be number 2, Max Butler, a 6'2 senior forward. Number 5, Ian DeSerb, a 6'4 junior forward. Number 10, John Wetzel, a 6'1 senior guard. Number 15, Andy Tash, a 6'3 junior forward. And number 24, Kyle McNeil, a 6'3 senior guard.
We'll be back with more, getting ready for the Wildcats and the Mustangs from Greater Latrobe High School here on WMBS.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borges.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164. Or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Peach & Pharmacy has moved to the lower level of the Health First Medical Center building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville and is now Farmana Pharmacy. Farmana Pharmacy offers free prescription delivery to Uniontown, Connellsville, and all over the area 5 days a week. When you call Farmana Pharmacy, you'll never talk to machines. You'll have real friendly people ready to help you. Phone 724-626-9600 for the new Farmana Pharmacy, formerly Peach & Pharmacy, now located at the Health First Medical Building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville near the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and
Casey Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned and operated by the Vernon family, has new winter hours. Casey's will be open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4, Saturday and Sunday from 7 to 3. Come to Casey's for great new menu items, including soup and sandwiches and dinner entrees. Casey's can also help you cater your next event. For more information, phone 724-550-4126. Casey's would also like to thank everyone who voted them Best in Fayette for Best All-Around Restaurant, Breakfast and Value Eats, and runner-up for Diner and Lunch Spot.
Prime Rozak and Tony Hanola back here at Greater Latrobe High School. A couple of minutes away from tipping it off tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Greater Latrobe Wildcats. The Mustangs, the away Blues with red numbers and white trim. Their bench off to our left tonight. The Wildcats and the home whites with black numbers, the orange lettering saying Latrobe on the front of the jerseys, and a little bit of orange trim around those black numbers, and their bench off to our right. Again, Brad Wetzel in his 23rd year as the head coach of the Wildcats. John Smith in his second year as the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Officials here tonight, Jim Racchini, Keith Giannicola, and Jake Ryan. Tony, your final thoughts here before tip-off.
Final thoughts here before tip-off are I expect Latrobe to come out and press. We saw them actually start pressing against Uniontown in the game on Tuesday night, and the Mustangs are going to have to control that press because they're going to have to beat it. We've seen that they've struggled a little bit whenever they saw full court pressure, so it's something that they're going to have to conquer here tonight. On the other side for the Mustangs, they need to score, and they need to do a good job underneath. We saw Latrobe the other night get a lot of offensive rebounds and a lot of putbacks early against Uniontown. Not in the second half, but early in that first half. So that's something that Laurel Highlands is going to have to do, is protect the boards.
Our game tonight also on the South Union Township Sports Network, brought to you there by Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and insurance agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health, UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. I'm Brian Morozak with Tony Hanola, Billy Dice behind the camera, Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Nice to have you along with us for a Friday night of high school basketball action, the final Friday before Christmas. Our live video stream tonight courtesy of Uniontown Detailing and M&R Transit, and our graphic sponsor, South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott. This place is filling up pretty good, Tony.
Yes, it is. We said weren't many people here, but I can tell you this much. There's still people filtering in.
And the Wildcats are off to a 5-0 start before they lost to Uniontown on Tuesday. And that game was actually a pretty close game for 2.5 quarters before Uniontown really pulled away pretty much from the mid-third quarter on.
Well, yeah, Uniontown was only up by 4 at half, and then outscored them 29-14 in that third quarter, and Latrobe never could bounce back after that.
Laurel Highlands lost a non-conference game last time out on Wednesday at University High. A pretty good team from the Morgantown area, and of course the Mustangs lost their last conference game, a squeaker against Gateway on Tuesday by a score 53-50.
Yeah, and tough to come back-to-back like that and play two good teams, and especially after having a little disappointment now on Tuesday night's game in a game they thought they should have won.
Third game in 4 days for the Mustangs. The other two Section 1 5A games tonight. Albert Gallatin at McKeesport and Gateway hosting Franklin Regional. We're back with the opening tip-off right after this here on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Voted best in Fayette for auto body repair. Family owned and operated for 61 years, Ted Sova & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly, waterborne paint process, Ted Sova & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. To bring your vehicle over to Sova, call 724-437-2351. Now, Ted Sova proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check out their website at TargetSafetySolutionsLLC.com. Ted Sova, proud to support local high school sports.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Prime Rozak and Tony Hanula back here at Greater Latrobe High School. Just about set to go. The Greater Latrobe Wildcats and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. The Mustangs starters being introduced again. Luke Martin, Antoine Black, Sevi Vecchiola, Aiden Black, and Brennan Varney. On the Greater Latrobe side, Max Butler, Ian DeSerb, John Wetzel, Alex Tatch, and Cal McNeil.
22, Sevi Vecchiola.
Mustangs coming out off to our left. Greater Latrobe will be introduced off to our right. It should be a pretty fun one tonight, Tom.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Brian. Like I said, both teams looking for a huge section win. And let's see how Laurel Highlands can measure up against a pretty good Latrobe team.
The Mustangs will have one final game before Christmas coming up on Monday. We'll travel to Connellsville to take on the Falcons. We'll have the game for you here on WMBS. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show at 6:45. Opening tip-off set for 7:30. Laurel Highlands will play a pair of games between Christmas and New Year's. They'll play Sewickley Academy a week from tomorrow up at North Allegheny High School. And then also have a home game, an afternoon home game on Monday the 30th against West Allegheny. That'll be a 1:30 start.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Normally it's tournament time at that time, so kind of interesting that they actually have a game scheduled for an afternoon during Christmas break.
So the Latrobe starters being introduced right now. We mentioned the other section games going on tonight in Section 1 5A. Other games around the area. Brownsville at Waynesburg tonight. California, Greensburg Central Catholic. Fraser hosting Clairton. Carmichael's hosting Burgettstown. Mapletown at Jefferson Morgan. And, of course, earlier on today, the Uniontown Red Raiders defeated McGuffey by a score of 74-35.
Yeah, a couple big wins so far in Florida for them. And as you mentioned, they play a team tomorrow from Florida.
Yeah, mainland Florida from the Daytona Beach area.
Yeah, so should be a pretty good contest for the Red Raiders and see how they measure up against a pretty good team down there tomorrow.
So the Mustangs huddling off to our left. Brennan Varney's been pretty effective last couple of games for Laurel Highlands. Look for him to play big down on the blocks tonight against a Latrobe team that has some size. Look at Ian DeSerb at 6'4", Max Butler all over the ball at 6'2", Cal McNeil also at 6'3".
Yeah, we said it before. We liked Varney's game last year when he wasn't 6'7". now he just needs to kind of grow into that body a little bit, but yeah, giving the Mustangs some good size underneath.
Jim Racchini to step into the center circle will be Ian DeSerb jumping against Mr. Brennan Varney for Laurel Highlands, and DeSerb winning it there for Greater Latrobe Wildcats, working right to left as we describe things here in the opening quarter, and they'll pull it back between the circles here to John Wetzel. Had a pretty good game against Uniontown on Tuesday, scoring 21 points. DeSerb with it now, back on the wing to Wetzel. 3-ball on the way, good for John Wetzel, the coach's son and the Marshall football recruit, has Greater Latrobe on top 3-0.
Yeah, and just as predicted, Latrobe comes out full court pressure.
And big spot here early on for Laurel Highlands as Aiden Black brings it across, looking there for Antoine, deflected out of bounds by Cal McNeil. Will stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Greater Latrobe zone.
Yeah, it was fortunate that it was tipped away because it would have been a steal and a basket on the other side for Latrobe.
Martin into Aiden Black, holds here high on the left, watched there by Cal McNeil, works to his right, sends it on the near wing now to Antoine Black. Antoine dumped down Varney, looking for room there on the backside, little turn and shoot off the mark, and Latrobe's Ian DeSerb pulls down the rebound.
A pretty nice pass there. I'm kind of surprised that Varney drifted away from the basket. Should have taken it straight up.
Wildcats trying to pass down there on the baseline. Attach, who was held scoreless against Uniontown on Tuesday and actually fouled out in the game. And the Mustangs deflected it out, so we'll stay with Greater Latrobe here in the Laurel Highlands zone. As Cal McNeil to work it in. High lob brought down by Wetzel. He'll reset here between the circles. Being watched by Luke Martin. Sends it off on the near wing now to Max Butler. Butler back to the serve now up top. Switches back with Cal McNeil on the far wing. Vecchiola watching him. Now a swing back to Butler with a three on the way. Too strong offensive rebound. Cal McNeil on the backside keeps it alive there for the Wildcats. McNeil back over to John Wetzel. Hit that opening three for Greater Latrobe. Near side touch, Ian to serve. They say he can throw down some dunks as well. Good ball movement right in the lane. Then setting it up for Max Butler on the three. They got blocked up top, but again kept alive by the Wildcats. Wetzel going back at it. A little hop step leaner right of the lane. No good. Another offensive rebound there from Max Butler, Tony, as they keep it alive again.
Yeah, and that's what we mentioned. They got a lot of second chance points against Uniontown in that first half the other night, but right now just controlling the boards against the Mustangs.
It's a 3-0 lead for Greater Latrobe. 6:19 left here in the opening quarter. A three attempt from Ian to serve off the back iron. No good. Then goes over the glass and hits the clock above the glass. So out of bounds and over to the Mustangs.
Yeah, and even with that, though, it's still going to give them a chance to set up their full court pressure.
Only the second possession of the game for Laurel Highlands with 6:13 left here in the opening quarters. Luke Martin will trigger it in. Full court man-to-man pressure from Greater Latrobe. Martin floater up to Aiden Black. Almost stolen, but Aiden keeping it alive and bringing it across. Aiden jumper right of the lane. Up on the way and good. Aiden Black. First 2 points for Laurel Highlands tonight. The senior came in averaging 14.5 points a game for the Mustangs.
Yeah, nice little job by Black there to pull up about 12-footer and nail that jumper.
Tatch dumping it down to Max Butler, working right in the lane. Double team comes over. Tatch trying to keep it alive. Lost the dribble, trying to pull it back out. Deflected by Antoine Black. Over to brother Aiden. Aiden back on it. Mustangs down a point. Antoine in the corner. High arcing three on the way. Rattles out. Foul called here off the rebound.
They're going to call a foul.
It's going to go the Mustangs. No, just a blue warning.
Oh, wow. Not sure what that was about. What kind of warning was that? Interesting. Maybe a flop. I don't know what it was. Yeah, it's trying to look for a description there. Johnny Smith has a puzzled look on his face as well.
Jim Merkini came over just a warning. But again, we weren't exactly sure what the warning was all about. Nonetheless, Wildcats get it back. They have a 3-2 lead over Laurel Highlands as the Wildcats send it down to serve. Back out, far wing. Wetzel for three was fouled on the three by Luke Martin.
Yeah, Martin just got a piece of his arm. So that's going to be Luke's first, team first.
Shot attempt was no good. It should be 3 free throw attempts.
Yes, it is.
Coming up here for John Wetzel. Hit that opening three earlier. Again, coming off a 21-point game against Uniontown on Tuesday. The 6'1 senior guard averages 14 points a game.
Struggled at the foul line the other night. There was only 1 for 4.
Makes his first of 3 here. So it's all 4 points for Greater Latrobe with 5:23 left here in the opening quarter.
And we said he was the quarterback on the football team and pretty much the quarterback for this basketball team as well. Runs the offense.
Wetzel second of 3 in air ball. Everyone tried to cut into the lane thinking it was a 2-shot situation. Probably just instincts there, Tony.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that they didn't pay much attention whenever they were putting up the fingers there. But, yeah.
Officials are laughing down there. Keith Giannicola down there chuckling. Third of 3 now, up on the way and short again from John Wetzel, and they get another offensive rebound. Mustangs getting killed here on the glass early on. Here's Max Butler for 3. Off the back iron, no good. They get another rebound. Missing on the putback there was Tatch. And now the Mustangs have numbers coming back. Antoine Black taking it right to the rack and putting it up and in. Antoine Black going strong, and the Mustangs tie this game up at 4 here at the 5:04 mark of the opening quarter.
Yeah, a little circus shot there by Antoine Black. Nice steal there by Varney.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there on the Wildcats side. Aiden Black coming back off balance shot, no good. Varney trying to keep it alive. Does just that. Tips it back up to himself. Tried a hard pass down to Martin. Got intercepted and picked up there by Max Butler, Greater Latrobe. Butler back through center. Nice dish off to his right. Cutting, scoring, and drawing the foul is Cal McNeil. First 2 of the game for McNeil and drew the foul in the process. He'll have a free throw upcoming, trying to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, they're going to call that foul on Antoine Black. Black kind of caught the arm of McNeil as he took it to the hoop. So now you're going to see Varney take a seat. Coming in to replace him is going to be Nico Harum.
Martin with a foul, Black with a foul, Antoine Black with a foul, with Cal McNeil going to the free throw line, trying to cap off the 3-point play with a made free throw, and he does just that. So it's a 7-4 lead for Greater Latrobe over Laurel Highlands. They're into the press. Mustangs break a 3-on-1 coming back. Aiden Black, little off-balance shot. It's no good. And another Greater Latrobe rebound pulled down there by John Wetzel, but Aiden Black getting back into the play, poking it away and giving the Mustangs possession again.
Interesting. He had numbers there. He had a 3-on-1 break, kind of decided to take it himself, but had Harum wide open on the other side.
Aiden and Antoine play catch. It's going to be Antoine launching the three and draining it. That was pure. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Antoine Black. He has 5 here in the opening quarter. The Mustangs have tied this game up at 7 here at the 4:09 mark of the first.
Yeah, not really his shot, but able to knock that down. Good
Wildcats
defense.
trying to go a little back door there on the feed in from Tatch. Got deflected into the backcourt. Was touched by Laurel Highlands. No over and back violation. And now the Wildcats take a moment here as Max Butler, I'm sure, is just trying to retie his shoe. Yes, he was. He's just going to play with it right now. As Cal McNeil has it there on the far wing. Back up top again to John Wetzel. Bounce pass over to McNeil, and he throws it up over the shoulder, up and in. Cal McNeil, 5 here in the opening quarter. Wildcats back in the lead at 9-7 over Laurel Highlands here at the 3:35 mark of the first.
Yeah, but beautiful pass between two LH defenders for that basket.
Martin, baseline jumper from 8, no good. Another rebound pulled down by Ian DeSerb of Greater Latrobe. Up and across there to Max Butler. Butler on the far elbow, getting pressure. Double team comes over, keeps it alive. Kicks it in the corner. That's Andy Tatch for 3. It's short. Tatch going for his own rebound. Got tripped up. We're going to have a Laurel Highlands foul.
They're going to call that on Sevi Vecchiola. Actually thought Sevi had a pretty good block out there. Box out. You had Tatch trying to go after his own rebound, but Sevi's going to pick up his first foul. Team 3rd here in this first quarter.
Non-shooting. So McNeil will trigger it in left of the basket here in the Laurel Highlands zone. McNeil sending it up high to Andy Tatch. Again, Tatch did not score in that game against Uniontown on Tuesday and fouled out. Resets up top. Max Butler's first points of the night come from outside the 3-point arc to extend the Greater Latrobe lead to 12-7 over Laurel Highlands here at the 3-minute mark of the opening quarter. Now Antoine double teamed in the backcourt over to Vecchiola and up and across to Aiden Black. Aiden working off to his left, pivots on the far elbow, sends it over to Antoine looking for another 3. It's on the way, but too strong. And the Mustangs unable to haul in a rebound there from Nico Harum. And the Wildcats back on as Sawyer Bettina brings it across. Try to fire a pass down to McNeil. Got deflected out of bounds by the Mustangs. Will stay with Greater Latrobe here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
And good hustle by Nico Harum. Was trying to get that offensive rebound on the other side and actually able to get back on defense and knock that pass out of play. Now you're going to have Sevi Vecchiola checking out. Checking in is going to be
Tyrone
Burton.
Burton seeing his first action of the night, and he's given the Mustangs good minutes off the bench so far this season.
He's got a nice game.
Yes.
Big frame underneath.
Wildcats up 5, trying to add to it. And Ian DeSerb gets fouled underneath by Antoine Black. It'll be Antoine's second.
So now what does Coach Smith do? 2:35 to go here in the first. Do you take him out or just roll it and hope he doesn't pick up his third?
That's the 4th team foul in the act. It'll send DeSerb to the free throw line to shoot 2. The 6'4 junior forward came in averaging 10 points and 8 rebounds a game. He had 8 against the Red Raiders on Tuesday. First of 2 free throws here short off the front of the rim.
Yeah, and we did see, you talked about DeSerb throwing him down. He actually had a dunk against Uniontown the other night. So now we see what Coach Smith is going to do. He's going to take Antoine Black out and bring in Caden Smith. So Antoine to take a seat with 2:35 to go to Mustangs trailing by 5.
DeSerb second of 2 free throws. Greater Latrobe's missed 3 free throws already here in this opening quarter, but makes one there from Ian DeSerb. First point of the night for DeSerb has the Wildcats now up 6 over the Mustangs at 13-7 here at the 2:35 mark of the first. Here's Aiden Black in the backcourt, floating it up to Luke Martin. Martin bringing it across, watched there by Wetzel. Little touch there from Harum in the corner to Smith, back to Harum again. Jumper right of the lane. No, yes, it is good there from Nico Harum. His first 2 points of the season, Tony, is Harum able to send it down and have the Mustangs back to within 4, 13-9. Didn't think he was going to get the roll there. And back on the other side, McNeil, short from the far corner, and Aiden Black the rebound.
Yeah, I was going to say, it might be the first time that Latrobe came back, took a shot, and did get the offensive rebound in this whole first quarter.
Aiden settling things back down here for the Mustangs, watched by Sawyer Bettina. Over to Luke Martin trying to get things going. Martin without a point so far tonight. Back to Aiden Black here between the circles. Bettina picking him up well. Got a 1:50 left here in the opening quarter. Aiden and Sawyer going at it. Aiden staying with it here on the far wing, now coming inside. Pulled it off to Burton. Jumper baseline, good. Tyrone Burton, the big guy, showing he has a little bit of range there, Tony. And it has the Mustangs back to within 2 at 13-11.
Well, you are right, Brian. He's given Coach Smith some great minutes so far this year. I like his game.
And there's a throwaway as Andy Tatch threw right to the Mustangs, and Aiden Black back on it. Mustangs an opportunity to tie it on this Aiden Black drive. His shot attempt spinning out. That was close to going downzone, but he'll have 2 free throws upcoming. That's the first foul of the night. Called on the Wildcats.
That's going to be on Ian DeSerb. That's his first foul, as you mentioned, team first. We've got 1:22 to go. Aiden Black with a chance to tie this game up.
Aiden first of 2 free throws here, no good. The rattles out. He struggled a little bit the last couple of games from the free throw on. In fact, his season free throw percentage now down under 50%. But he averages 14.4 points a game.
Yeah, and the Mustangs as a team only 36 for 65 on the year, 55%. And that's tough in those close games, especially in section play.
Aiden does make the second of 2 free throws, so 3 here in the opening quarter for Aiden Black. Mustangs back within a point, down 13-12. 1:15 left before halftime. Here's John Wetzel here on the near side. Watched by Smith. Pulling it off over to Butler. Butler tried a hard feed down low, and Nico Harum able to pick it off, but just rushed it too much. Trying to set up the near boundary line there to Aiden Black. Goes out of bounds and back over to Greater Latrobe.
Yeah, actually had 2 Mustangs there. You had Caden Smith and Aiden Black, but Harum's pass just a little out of reach.
He's kind of forced it a bit.
Yeah, and it's going to be a turnover for the Mustangs.
Now the Wildcats to settle things back down as John Wetzel bring it across. It's the 13-12 lead for Latrobe over Laurel Highlands, and a floater out in front, good for John Wetzel. Wetzel 6 here in the opening quarter, lead back up to 3 at 15-12, and again the Wildcats pressure the basketball here as Martin sends it up and across there to Caden Smith. Baseline, Burton looking for positioning, and once again, Tyrone Burton able to get the 2 to go to pull the Mustangs back to within a point at 15-14 here with 32 seconds left in the opening quarter. Quick 3 for Max Butler, no good. Loose ball rebound pulled down by the Mustangs, Aiden Black.
Black gonna pull it back out, set up for the last shot. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Mustangs only down a point at 15-14. Martin on the far wing with 13 seconds left. Harum over to Aiden Black. Pressure there by Wetzel. Gets the steal, sends it forward, and there's the first dunk of the night from Ian DeSerb. 17-14, Greater Latrobe down to 2, down to 1 from three-quarter court. Aiden Black puts it off the glass. So the Wildcats, a 3-point lead over the Mustangs at 17-14 after 1. We're back with a 2nd and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Derby's Riverside Ford is announcing the Get Holiday Ready sales event. Santa says the #1 item on everyone's wish list is the best-selling truck on the planet, the new 2024 F-150 XLT Power Boost Crew Cab, and it comes with a total savings of $10,323 off MSRP, including Ford factory rebates.
Are you thinking about a new 2024 Ford Bronco to pull your sleigh? We've got them in stock. 10 have just arrived. The new 2024 Bronco Sport Big Bend all-wheel drive starting at just $29,795 with an extra $1,000 Ford factory trade assist rebate.
And don't forget, every Ford Escape all-wheel drive comes with the perfect gift. 2.9% Ford credit financing for 72 months plus a $500 Ford factory rebate.
Stop in and get holiday ready at Derby's Riverside Ford, your 25-time President's Award-winning dealer located 1 mile past the casino at Nemacolin. Ask for any of Santa's helpers, Joey, Sammy, Jimmy, or Ashley. Offer ends January 2nd.
Primer Rozak and Tony Anula back here at Greater Latrobe High School. A 17-14 lead for the Greater Latrobe Wildcats over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. We have Billy Dice behind the camera tonight. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. John Wetzel leading the way for Greater Latrobe with 6 so far. The Mustangs with Antoine Black having 5, but 2 personal fouls.
Right, and had to sit for the last 2:35 of that first quarter. And actually still not back in action yet.
His brother Aiden has the basketball right now. Mustangs working left to right as we describe it. Touch from Martin. Burton on the elbow. Good feed to Harum. Back out to Caden Smith. Playing catch there with Aiden Black. Caden gets it again over to Burton. Foul line extended on the left. Shot on the way. No good. Harum got knocked down off the rebound. No foul called. It goes to the Wildcats as Max Butler brings it across. Butler near side to John Wetzel. Wetzel double team trying to get out of it. Tries to reset up top. Aiden Black a deflection into the backcourt. The chase is on, but it's Andy Tatch able to control there for Greater Latrobe.
Yeah, numbers for Greater Latrobe.
DeSerb, long 2 up top, no good. Rebound deflected here near side. It'll be Mustang basketball.
Coach Smith wanted a over the back call on Tash. Didn't get it, but fortunately the Mustangs retained possession. Again, full court pressure being applied by Latrobe.
Luke Martin will work it in. As you mentioned, Tony Vecchiola back into the Laurel Highlands side. 7:23 left before halftime. Mustangs down 3. Inbounds pass going to Caden Smith, back to Luke Martin. Picked up there by Sawyer Bettina. As Martin brings it across, double team coming over. Martin trying to keep it alive, does so to Burton. Kicks in the corner to Smith. Back on the wing again to Aiden Black. Black with Burton setting the screen. Now backing off here, high on the left. Now Vecchiola will set the screen. Black goes the other way. Kind of step into a 3. It was an air ball. Went right to Ian to serve underneath. Touched across from Wetzel. Down low, leaning. And a charge call there on Max Butler.
And a great job by Luke Martin. That was actually a 2-on-1 fast break by Latrobe. And DeServe decided to take it by himself, and Luke Martin just stood his ground and picked up the foul.
It's the second foul of the game called on the Wildcats. Butler with 1, DeServe with 1. Haven't had a point scored on either side here yet in the second quarter.
I take it back. That foul was on Max Butler. That was his first, but still a nice job by Luke Martin to stand his ground and draw the charge.
Martin over to Caden Smith, thought about the 3. Sends it back over to Packrone, who just came into the game and drains a long 2. So Jude Packrone, the 5'10 sophomore guard, as Laurel Highlands back within a point at 17-16 here at the 6:30 mark of the second quarter.
Well, they gave him a lot of room there. Actually, just a foul line jumper and didn't have anybody within 3 feet of him.
Tatch back in the corner to serve for 3. It's off the mark. Offensive rebound brought down there from Tatch. Try to pull it back out and intercepted by Caden Smith. Touched across to Luke Martin. Martin now pulls up here between the circles. Mustangs the basketball down a point at 17-16. 6:09 left before halftime.
Luke looking for some help.
He's watched there by Cal McNeil over to Vecchiola. He's fronted there by DeServe. Vecchiola lost the dribble, trying to pivot back and keep it alive to Jude Packrone. Mustangs trying to feel out the Wildcats a bit on this possession. Packrone over to Martin. Martin coming inside, was double teamed. Put up an off-balance shot, no good. Got his own rebound. Trying to fight to keep it alive. And we'll get a jump ball called here. Possession arrow goes to the Wildcats.
Yeah, Luke, nice shot there. Went up for his own rebound, but had to fight 2 Latrobe defenders. And unable to pull the ball away, so possession arrow goes to Latrobe.
Dom Scarton will check into the game for the first time tonight. 6'3 sophomore forward. Had 2 points against Uniontown on Tuesday. We have 5:45 left here before halftime. Greater Latrobe the basketball in a 1-point lead over Laurel Highlands as Cal McNeil works on the far wing. Back between the circles again to Tatch. Another touch from Wetzel on the switch. Watched there by Packrone. Goes cross court near side over to Scarton. Baseline now underneath the Butler. Butler on the near side resets to the wing. Over to McNeil. Far side swung there to Tatch in the corner. 3 on the way. No good from Wetzel, but another offensive rebound, Tony, brought down by Max Butler.
Yeah, again, Latrobe just dominating the boards here in his first half.
Especially on the offensive side. Now they're going to get Vecchiola for a little touch foul there on McNeil.
Yeah, he just bodied him up a little bit. He's going to get called for a second. That's going to bring Nico Heron back in the game. So Sevy's going to have to take a seat with 5:16 to go here. So 2 fouls on Vecchiola and 2 on Aiden Black. Or Antoine Black, I'm sorry.
Mustangs forced to use their bench here early on. In fact, they've had 10 different players in the game. A lot of that just due to some foul trouble here early on. As John Wetzel brings it back across here for the Wildcats. Picked up by Caden Smith. Packrone trying to help as well. Sent down underneath. You attack double team. Pulled it out to McNeil here on the near side. McNeil pressure there by Smith. Goes back inside to Tatch. Pivots on the elbow. Up top again to Butler. Butler coming, looking for a bounce pass down to Scarton. Got intercepted and picked up again by Luke Martin. So once again, the Mustangs down a point with a basketball tiller.
Tell you what, they're playing good defense though overall, Brian. They really just can't get any rebounds, but doing a nice job defensively.
And here's Smith for 3 in the lead, and he hits it. Big shot there for Caden Smith off the Mustang bench, and Laurel Highlands has their first lead at 19-17. Tatch coming back with a 3. It's no good, and Caden Smith another rebound and a little momentum swing, Tony, in this game over to Laurel Highlands side. Caden Smith trying to find Luke Martin, deflected out of bounds there by Tatch.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that the scoreboard right.
19-17, Laurel Highlands.
Okay.
He had 5 here in the quarter, the 3 from Smith, the 2 from Packrone, and Latrobe is yet to score here in the quarter. They had 17 after 1.
Yep.
So it is correct right now. Martin dribbled off of his foot. Trying to regain, will be over and back.
I did a rookie move, Brian. I actually put Packrone's 2 points in the first quarter instead of the second.
I got you.
Jeez, oh whiz. I must be thinking too much about Christmas or something here. I don't know.
You playing Santa Claus in any functions this year?
Yeah. I look like him. I don't know if I'll play him, but I look like him.
John Wetzel to trigger it in right of the basket in the Laurel Highlands zone. Wildcats now down 2 at 19-17, almost midway through the second quarter. Here's McNeil on the wing, back into the corner again to John Wetzel. Lobbing it back up top. Butler deep three for the lead, back in and out. Another offensive rebound going right to Wetzel. Sending it near side, and after the touch from DeServe, they try to go back underneath there to Wetzel. Got deflected out of bounds. And it's going to stay here again with the Wildcats.
Yeah, that last rebound, though, you can't blame Laurel Highlands. They actually had a good block out on everybody, but it was just a long rebound off of that three, and it went right to Wetzel.
Correction, Tony. It's going to be the Mustangs basketball. They're going to rule that off of Greater Latrobe and out as Luke Martin's getting set to trigger it in. Never saw a clear signal there. That's why I thought I was just going to stay with the Wildcats in the Mustang zone. But Laurel Highlands getting the basketball back with a 2-point lead at 19-17.
Coach Smith yelling out a play here.
3:45 left before halftime. Martin double team, gets out of it over to Pack Road. A little juggle, regains up top. Fronted there by John Wetzel. Back to Caden Smith, who just hit that big three to put Laurel Highlands in the lead. Smith staying with it. The little guy on the inside, floating it up. Shot wouldn't drop. And another rebound pulled down by the Wildcats, who probably doubled up the Mustangs' rebounds so far in this game. Butler bounce pass to McNeil. Missed on a long two, and Burton the backside rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Wildcats a little cold here from the field.
Yes, they've really struggled here in this second quarter.
Martin on the inside, spinning his way in, floating it up, but another miss. And a rebound pulled down here by Eam DeServe. So Laurel Highlands has outscored Latrobe just 5-0 here in the second quarter. We have 3 minutes left before halftime. McNeil on the wing. On the inside there to Wetzel. Regains after the little juggle. Floated it up. Shot attempt no good to serve. Offensive rebound. Another miss on the putback. Now the Mustangs' Tyrone Burton comes in to pull it down. I can't believe Latrobe's missing this many point-blank opportunities. Mustangs will take a timeout. We'll take it as well. 2:46 left before halftime. 19-17 Laurel Highlands. We're back in 60 on the CR Bronner Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
It's been a tight one so far tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the basketball, in a 19-17 lead over the Greater Latrobe Wildcats. 2:35 left before halftime. Aiden Black up top, touching it off there to Brennan Varney out there with a couple of fouls for Laurel Highlands. Sent it off to his left to Pack Run with a little juggle, but a regain back to Burton. He's trying to back his way in there on Butler. Try to reset back up top. Wildcats find the loose ball. Look out here. DeServe coming back. His second dunk of the night to tie the game. Ian DeServe slamming it down. First 2 points for Greater Latrobe here in the second quarter. Tie the game up at 19. Now Laurel Highlands turns it over, Tony.
Yeah, the Mustangs just picking up their dribble too soon and getting trapped.
Butler an opportunity to give Latrobe the lead. They're missing on a three from the near wing. Ball goes out of bounds. And a foul called here as well on the Wildcats. It'll be Laurel Highlands basketball. Foul will get posted on Brady Prohoic, who just checked into the game.
Right. You're going to have McNeil and Prohoic check out. You're going to have Bettina check back in, and you're going to have Tash back in as well. And again, full court pressure being shown. The last time was not as aggressive. So let's see what they do here this time.
Game now tied at 19, and Packron got knocked down in the backcourt by Max Butler. That'll be his second personal foul.
Yeah, that's a big foul right there. If they can pick up a third on him, he's really the catalyst of this offense, too, averaging 19 points a game.
At 11 against Uniontown on Tuesday. That's the third team foul against the Wildcats here in the second quarter. So Aiden Black regains touch from Burton back to Aiden, floating it across there to Packron, who's giving the Mustangs some good minutes off the bench. Aiden Black resetting here high on the right, now works to his left between the circles. To Caden Smith on the wing. Caden on the dump down to Varney, pulls it down, puts it up, but couldn't get the shot to drop. Just a little bit too strong there from out in front from Varney, and the Wildcats another rebound with the game tied. They'll go baseline to Sawyer Bettina, who gives Greater Latrobe the lead back at 21-19.
Yeah, the Mustangs with two bigs in the lineups now with Burton and Varney both.
Mustangs
nearly
almost
a turnover.
Turned it over.
Yeah.
They're off the inbounds pass, but Aiden Black able to pick it back up. No look, kick in the corner, 3 on the way. It's going to be an air ball there from Packrone. Goes out of bounds and over to Greater Latrobe.
Yeah, Packrone really just didn't set himself right there. Got that pass kicked out in the corner to him, but kind of stepped back and just didn't seem like he was ready to shoot. Kind of tossed it up. So now Latrobe coming the other way.
The Mustangs had the lead. It seems like they kind of tightened up a little bit again, Tony.
Yeah.
Down now 21-19. 1:14 left before halftime. They'll pressure the ball there and force a turnover away from John Wetzel. Aiden Black is on it. Aiden in traffic, tough shot. Couldn't get it to go, but was fouled. We'll check and see what's going to go on. It'll be Cal McNeil. That'll be his first.
Yeah, and when Aiden Black decides to take it to the basket, it doesn't matter if there's 2, 3, or 4 defenders. He's going to take it. So Aiden Black going back to the foul line, 1 for 2 here tonight.
I got to make some free throws for Laurel Highlands right now. Down 2, 1:07 left before halftime. First of 2 from Aiden Good as he rattles this one up. Been a low-scoring game here so far tonight, just 21-20 in favor of the Wildcats as we approach halftime.
Low scoring when you consider both teams. They've only scored 6 and 4 points respectively in this second quarter.
Second free throw from Aiden Black, too strong. Varney going for the rebound, trying to keep it alive. It's loose, the scrum's still on, and we're going to get here another jump ball. This time the Mustangs will get it off the arrow.
McNeil and Burton both fighting for that ball, and Burton, he's a big fella.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, it did a nice job there to tie him up. So now Laurel Highlands to kick it in underneath their own hoop.
This has been a scrappy game tonight here at the Den at Greater Latrobe High School. Caden Smith, lob up top, brought down there by Aiden Black. Antoine's been sitting here, Tony, after picking up those 2 personal fouls back in the opening quarter. Touch there from Burton, back to Aiden Black. Backs off here now, high on the right. Watch there from McNeil. Aiden now on the inside, leaning, double team, comes over, pulls back to Burton. Jumper from the foul line, coming up a little bit short. Their battle for the rebound. Varney had it, trying to keep it alive, and they're going to rule Greater Latrobe out of bounds with the basketballs. I guess Tatch had a piece of it there, so stay with the Mustangs here in the Wildcat zone.
Yeah, Tash with, I'm not so sure how they figured he actually had the ball.
I didn't know either, Tony.
I mean, the thing of it is, it cost him a layup because Packrone was wide open underneath there.
Packrone lobs it in here to Varney now on the far wing. Switches back with Packrone up top to Smith, who gets pressure but keeps it alive. Bettina in his face. And he'll back off here with 34 seconds left before halftime. Smith on the inside trying to lob back, and the travel call there on Caden Smith.
Yeah, I think Smith kind of got pushed there a little bit too, but he's going to get called for the travel. So 30.9 seconds to go here, and you're going to have Max Butler check back in. But you better be careful with the 2 fouls. Doesn't want to pick up his third here under 30 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Dom Scarton will work it in here for the Wildcats. He'll bounce it into John Wetzel. Will Latrobe just take this all the way down? As Wetzel watched there by Smith, sends it off to Scarton again on the far wing. Back edge of the zone again to Max Butler. Far side now to Wetzel. Wetzel driving, trying to come inside. Pass deflected, kept alive, and putting it up and in is John Wetzel. Wetzel's first 2 here in the second, has 8 for the game. Wildcats up 3 at 23-20. Mustangs need to hurry this inbounds pass. It'll go to Burton with 5 seconds left. Down to 4, down to 3. Aiden Black sent it off to Caden Smith. Got to shoot. He'll put it up. And it's an air ball just picked up there by DeServe as time expires. But a competitive first half as the Greater Latrobe Wildcats possessing a 3-point lead over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs at 23-20. Stay tuned for our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next here on WMBS, the Tribal Live High School Sports Network, the South Uniontown Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, a part of the Cinder Shack family of vendors where you can find that special gift for Christmas. With 145 vendors and artisans, you'll find a large variety of one-of-a-kind gifts. Antique and new furniture, collectibles, home decor, and more. Visit Zen's Antiques and Home Decor on Facebook for new items and information on upcoming events. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, Building 2 at 3391 National Pike in Farmington. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, a part of the Cinder Shack family of vendors.
Hello, folks. Joe Walk is here, the proud owner of Dome's Lawn Care, LLC, since 2021. We're family-owned and family-ran, so when it comes to finances, we understand. We're small enough to care, big enough to make a difference. So give us a call this spring for all your lawn care needs at 724-570-1224. We would be proud to have you as our customer. Again, that's Dome's Lawn Care at 724-570-1224.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, Jeff Dennis of RE/MAX Select Realty is your local realtor of choice. Jeff and his team are proud members of our community and have the skills, knowledge, and ability to meet your needs. Call them today at 724-933-6300, extension 903, or visit them in person at 542 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. And remember to follow Jeff Dennis' team RE/MAX Select Realty on Facebook today.
Brian Rozak and Tony Hanola back here at Greater Latrobe High School. The Den as they play Chuck-a-Duck here at halftime. It's the Greater Latrobe Wildcats leading the Laurel Highlands Mustangs by a score of 23-20. And our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Tony, is your halftime stats are being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
All right, Brian, in that first half for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, they were led by Antoine Black, who had 5 points before he ended up going to the bench with 2:35 to go in the first quarter. He was followed up by Aiden Black, who had 4, Tyrone Burton with 4 off the bench, a made 3 by Caden Smith, and a made basket by Nico Harem, and a made basket by Jude Packrone. They scored 14 in the first, 6 in the second for their total of 20. They were 2 for 4 from the foul line and had 2 made threes, one by Antoine Black and one by Caden Smith. On the other side for the Latrobe Wildcats, they were led in that first half by John Wetzel, who had 8. Ian DeSerb had 5 on 2 dunks, 5 by Kyle McNeil, a made 3 by Max Butler, and a made basket by Sawyer Butina. They were 17 in the first, only 6 points in the second for their total of 23. 3 for 6 from the line in that first half, and they had 2 made threes, one by Butler and one by John Wetzel.
Reminder, Laurel Highlands back in action on Monday. They'll travel to Connellsville to take on the Falcons in a non-conference game. We'll have it for you here on WMBS. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show at 6:45. Opening tip-off set for 7:30. Greater Latrobe, they're back in action tomorrow. They'll take on Monessen at Jeanette High School. It's the WCCA Showcase. That game will actually be tomorrow morning, Tony, starting at 11:15. So it'll be a quick turnaround for the Wildcats.
Yeah, quick turnaround is right. You say that game's where?
11:15 a.m. at Jeanette High School against Monessen.
It's still pretty close, though, yeah. So one of those things. So it's, not too bad, but still a quick turnaround after playing tonight.
It's been a fun one here in the first half. Let's see what the second half has in store. It's Greater Latrobe 23, Laurel Highlands 20 here at the break. Second half comes your way next year on WMBS, Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Hi, I'm attorney Trip Radcliffe of Radcliffe Martin Law. As the senior partner, I've been in the profession for over 40 years. During that time, it's been our privilege to represent clients seriously injured in all types of accidents. We pride ourselves on being able to locate insurance coverage or find claims that others may miss. Give us a call today and let us see if we can help you. Radcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3939.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repairs. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hard, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top-quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, your local specialist for GI and liver disorders. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I remind you that a painless 30-minute screening colonoscopy every 10 years starting at age 45 could save your life. Good luck to our local hoops teams, and best wishes to all for a healthy and happy holiday season.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Prime Rozak and Tony Anila back here at Greater Latrobe High School. A little bit of an extended halftime here today as they honor the 1978-1979 Greater Latrobe High School team, Tony. And that team was the first team for Greater Latrobe to win a section title since the 1948-49 season. They went 30 years without a section title, and Greater Latrobe actually had to play a tiebreaker game at St. Vincent College against Norwin to decide the section championship. So they went 30 years before winning a section title from 49 to 79, and great to see all these guys back out here tonight.
Yeah, it's nice to see them back out here is right. You know, you listen to it, you only had one player who's no longer with us, so that's a pretty great accomplishment right there. Normally, you know, you get to be out about our age. You know, it's one of those things. But, yeah, congratulations to them, and good to see them back.
And you mentioned that was the same year you graduated high school.
Yes. Was not on the basketball team, though.
No, but a pretty good baseball player.
Well, I was okay.
And I saw some of those high school photos.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. I was waiting for that.
We can post them up on WMBS Facebook page if anyone wants to see them.
No, you don't want to do that.
Maybe in the comments of the game broadcast.
No, don't do that. That's no.
Our game tonight also on the South Union Township Sports Network, brought to you there by Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis attorneys at law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and insurance agent David Hughes, SWGI specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank and South Union Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. We're back in 60 seconds. Again, we'll take a 60-second timeout and be back with the second half right after this here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
Back here at Greater Latrobe High School, just about set to start the second half. The Greater Latrobe Wildcats a 23-20 lead over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Pretty nip and tuck in that first half. John Wetzel leading the way for Greater Latrobe with 8. On the Laurel Highlands side, Antoine Black, the leading scorer, with 5. The Mustangs pretty balanced scoring with 6 players in the scoring column.
Yeah, and the thing of it was, Brian, I mean, you get both teams only scoring 6 points in that second quarter. So, pretty rough sledding for both on offense in that quarter to go.
Greater Latrobe starts the third quarter of the basketball, working left to right as we describe it. John Wetzel playing catch there at the end to serve. Wetzel gets it back on the far side over to Cal McNeil. Now Wetzel again as the big guy Brennan Varney out to watch John. Far side touch there from Tatch. We'll go back down low to Wetzel. Up top again to Tatch. Near side now to Max Butler. Butler looking for operating room. Bounces it in again to Wetzel, who leans, fights, but misses on the shot attempt. And the Mustangs with a rebound as Luke Martin out of the pack with it.
Man, Mustangs were actually in a 1-2-2 zone defense there. Kind of interesting with Varney on top.
And here's Antoine here on the near side from the elbow. Jump down Vecchiola. Try to throw it off of a Wildcat as he was going out of bounds, but Sawyer Bettina able to find it forward up to Cal McNeil, and his jumper good from the near elbow, and Vecchiola went down. Not sure what that was all about, Tony.
He thinks they got tripped. We're going to have a timeout.
30-second timeout with 7:10 left here in the third. 25-20. Latrobe over Laurel Highlands are back at 30 here on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Laurel Highlands with the basketball back after the timeout. Aiden Black sending it in to Luke Martin. Now back to Aiden. Greater Latrobe now a 5-point lead over Laurel Highlands at 25-20, a minute into this third quarter. Aiden back across over to Antoine here on the far wing. Antoine a little pivot to Vecchiola between the circles. Near side again to Aiden. Up top again to Luke Martin. 3 on the way and rattling out. Kind of a tough luck shot there from Luke Martin, who's yet to score in this game for the Mustangs, Tony.
Yeah, just one of those games. You had 25 a couple weeks ago against Ligonier Valley, but right now struggling offensively.
Cal McNeil on the near wing, watched there by Aiden Black. Back up top, Tatch, far side, Butler for three. Rattles out, rebound, deflected out of bounds, and it will be Mustang basketball.
Yeah, I was going to say you had Antoine Black going up against DeSerb and Tash underneath there, and DeSerb knocked it out of bounds. Mustangs to retain possession.
Aiden Black into Antoine. Pressure there from DeSerb. Back again to Aiden. 6:27 left here in the third. Mustangs the basketball down 5. As Aiden brings it back across. Fancy dribbling. Has it now just inside the foul line. Dumps it down to Varney. Repositions and gets the 2 to go. Brennan Varney, his first 2 of the night. And Laurel Highlands back to within 3 at 25-22. It's a one-possession game here at the 6:10 mark of the third.
Yeah, and a nice little pass there by Antoine Black. Aiden Black to pass it down to Varney.
And a travel call there on DeSerb underneath.
DeSerb just shuffled his feet underneath as he went up for that layup. Tried to make a move. Was being defended by Aiden Black.
Now Aiden needs to hurry here on the inbounds pass. Sends it over to Antoine here near side. He'll try to work his way up the near boundary and got bumped there by DeSerb. That'll be the second personal foul for Ian DeSerb.
Yeah, DeSerb just kind of hip checked Antoine Black as he's trying to get it across the half-court line. So hits his second, team first here in this third quarter.
And Martin will send it back into Aiden Black again. We go under 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Laurel Highlands the basketball down 3. Aiden Black back across, watched by Wetzel. Aiden here on the near wing. Will go cross court, far side, high pass. Varney couldn't bring it down. Goes out of bounds and back over to Greater Latrobe.
Yeah, even the 6'7" Varney couldn't get control of that pass. So a little wild. And now Wetzel's going to push it up the floor.
Oh, too much juice on it, too. Wetzel into the corner. Look out here. Butler for 3. Drains it. See that coming. Second made 3 of the game for Butler. He has 6. Lead up to 6 now at 28-22. Important juncture of this game for the Mustangs. Now away from the ball, a push. This might be on Vecchiola.
They're going to call it on Vecchiola, and that's going to be his third. Sevi was kind of getting grabbed over there by Wetzel. Wetzel was able to get away with it. And then Sevi just kind of charged him, and that was it. So now Sevi's going to take a seat. Nico Harum going to check back in for the Mustangs.
That was away from the ball, too. Not something that really had to occur in that situation as Max Butler will trigger it back in.
I think it was a little more frustration than anything.
I got to watch your P's and Q's out there all the time, Tony. Wetzel on the near side, playing catch there with DeSerb. Wetzel gets it back to McNeil down low. They're trying to set the alley-oop there to DeSerb. Pass it over his head, out of bounds, and back over to Laurel Highlands. I don't know if head coach Brad Wetzel's going to like that, and only a 6-point game. Something maybe to do when you're up 15 or 20.
Yeah, I was just looking over there to see what his reaction was, and they're going to call travel.
I think the foot was on the
edge. Yeah, stepped on the end line.
So another unforced error there on the Laurel Highlands side.
Well, that's the thing. You got to get possessions. I mean, you're not even getting the ball over half court to even try to take a shot.
And now McNeil right off the inbounds, passes a 3 rattle out. Laurel Highlands fortunate there that didn't drop. Now in transition with the outlet pass going forward to Aiden Black, and he gets mugged there by Cal McNeil. That'll be his second personal foul.
That was a great outlet pass by Nico Harum. Got that defensive rebound and flipped it down to Aiden Black, who was flying down the court. And here he's going to get fouled by Kyle McNeil. Black 2 for 4 from the line here tonight.
4 points, came in averaging 14.4 a game, 5'11" senior guard. Got to make your free throws here in this situation with the Mustangs down 6 and 5-10 left in the third. First of 2 free throws, good for Aiden Black, getting a friendly roll off the back, ironing in there. And with the game being so low scoring, Tony, sometimes those 5-point leads, almost like a 10-point lead at this juncture of the game with the points being hard to come by.
Right, you're correct, Brian. It's one of those things where Mustangs just struggling to get across half court.
Aiden, though, hitting both there. Big free throws for Laurel Highlands, having the Mustangs now back to within 4, 28-24. McNeil here on the near side. Back up top again, attached to his left, and a little poke there from Luke Martin on John Wetzel, allowing the loose ball to get picked up by Brennan Varney. Mustang defense, though, has been solid tonight, so.
It has been good. You have to give them credit. I mean, grant you, Latrobe only scored 6 points in that quarter, but Mustangs have been playing good defense throughout this game.
Antoine, jumper right of the lane, trying to bank it in, again spinning out. The Mustangs getting some hard luck rolls here in the third quarter, and back across John Wetzel, getting a hop step, but Wetzel couldn't finish. DeSerb going for the offensive rebound, just had it taken away by Brendan Varney. DeSerb still down on the court. 2-on-1 coming back. It'll be Antoine, little kick out to Aiden, Comes near baseline, put it off the glass. Shot attempt, no good. Offensive rebound, Luke Martin. He'll float it up and in. Luke Martin, his first 2 points of the game. Come here at the 4:20 mark of the third quarter and have Laurel Highlands back to within 2 at 28-26. McNeil quickly back on the other side. Fronted there by Harem. Resets high on the right to Max Butler just to settle things down some.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And the Mustangs had numbers on that fast break there. Antoine Black, Aiden Black, and a good putback by Luke Martin.
McNeil, far side to Butler. NBA range three. Short. Varney had the rebound, but deflected it out of bounds.
Yeah, both he and Antoine Black were over there. Not so sure whose hand it went off of, but either way, it's going to be Latrobe basketball.
Sawyer and Bettina back in on the, Sawyer, Bettina, and Dom Scarton back in on the Greater Latrobe side. It'll be Bettina to send it in. Resets up top. Wetzel near side. Scarton will go on the baseline again to DeSerb, and a high feed brought down again by Bettina. They're high on the left. Near side again to Wetzel. Far side to Butler. Just inside the foul line now, it's Wetzel on the wing to Bettina. Back in the corner, it's Scarton for three. That one rattles out. Offensive rebound, though, brought down by Max Butler. Butler able to put it back up and in. We've seen a lot of hard luck rolls here, Tony, on both sides. Tight rims here at the Den at Greater Latrobe High School.
Yes, we've seen a lot of shots rattle in and out.
Aiden Black for three from the near wing, hits it. Big shot there for the Mustangs. Aiden Black, that's his first field goal of the game. He has 5 points here in the third, 9 for the game. Mustangs back to within 1 at 30-29. Little bounce pass underneath and just floating it up and in. Aim to serve to give to serve 7. Wildcats back up 3 at 32-29 with 3:04 left here in the third. Now Antoine pressured by Bettina off the inbounds pass. Just shovels it ahead to Luke Martin. Martin Fallon extended on the right, jumper off the front of the rim, no good in traffic. To serve another rebound there for Greater Latrobe.
Yeah, and a nice look there by Martin, just couldn't get that shot to go.
Bettina with a little contact on the outside, missed on the three. Fortunate a foul wasn't called there on the Mustangs. Now Antoine breaking back over to Aiden in the corner, 4-3. It pops out. Offensive rebound, Harem, kept alive by Martin. He'll drive back between defenders, floated up, another miss. Varney going for the offensive rebound, couldn't hang on, and it's John Wetzel out of the pack with it there for the Wildcats. Wetzel coming forward, trying to send it off to his left, and that pass gets intercepted by Luke Martin. He'll push it forward to Aiden Black. Aiden coming near baseline on lean in there on DeSerb. Couldn't get the shot to go, and it's Scarton with another rebound there for Greater Latrobe.
Getting a little sloppy right now.
Here's Bettina driving and scoring. Sawyer Bettina, second field goal off the bench. He has 4. Wildcats back up 5 at 34-29. And the Mustangs send it in here to Aiden Black. Aiden driving, scooping it up and in. Aiden Black. Aiden having a nice quarter. 7 here in the third, 11 for the game. Mustangs back to within 3, down 34-31 as we go under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was a nice strong take there by Aiden Black on that, just to finger roll it up and get that shot to go. Basket that the Mustangs needed.
John Wetzel playing catch there with Butler. Back to Wetzel. Pressure there by Aiden Black. Wetzel somehow able to keep it alive. High feed over to Scarton. He brought it down. Scarton long too far. Wing with Harem in his face. Got it to go off the back rim. Scarton got the roll there. His first 2 of the game. Timeout on the court. 1:34 left here in the third. 36-31 Wildcats are back at 60 on the C.R. Brada Group High School Sports Night.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Back here at Greater Latrobe High School, the Den, the Wildcats at home with a 5-point lead over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs at 36-31. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanola, Billy Nice behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios will be Laurel Highlands basketball as Jude Packrone into the game. We'll send it in here for the Mustangs.
Packrone gave him some good minutes there in that first half.
Packrone here to trigger it in to Nico Harem, back to Packrone. Packrone watched there by Sawyer Bettina, brings it across. Packrone here, edge of the zone. Dribbling off to his right, staying with it.
Might get a foul.
Still up top. Bounce pass down to Harem, who cuts through, up over the shoulder, up and in, and drew the foul in the process. Nico Harem.
Well, you said Harem made the first basket of the year earlier in the first quarter, and that was a beautiful reverse right there, and able to draw the foul as well.
Got the foul on Scarton.
So Scarton picks up his first, but Harem able to chance for a three-point play.
Third team foul. Harem, his first free throw attempt of the season, is on the way and good. Nico Harem, 5 tonight off the Mustang bench, has Laurel Highlands back to within 2 of Greater Latrobe at 36-34 with 1:17 left here in the third.
Yeah, and we hope for a close game, Brian, and that's what we have.
All these Mustang Conference games, Tony, come down to the wire. They just need to find a way to win one.
Well, that's the thing. They played a pretty tough non-conference schedule early, and it's nice steal.
There's a poke there from Packrone. Ball loose. He keeps it alive. Caden Smith over to Antoine Black, leaning and missing. We have a foul called, and it's going to go here on the Wildcats.
I think it's going to be on Butler, and it is Butler.
That's his
third. It's going to be his third. Well, Butler kind of slid. I mean, he didn't hold his ground.
Correct.
Kind of slid whenever Antoine Black went in for that layup. So he's going to get called for his third. Now you're going to have him check out with 1:04 to go here in this third quarter.
Game's getting real fun now with 1:04 left here in the third. First of 2 free throws good for Antoine Black. His first point since the opening quarter when he scored 5 and then got in foul trouble.
And Butler trying to get an explanation there, but he's going to come out anyway with 1:04 to go.
36-35 Greater Latrobe over Laurel Highlands. Antoine Black now a second of 2. Black for the season came into the game 5 of 7, 71%. Misses here on the second, and Cal McNeil pulls down the rebound there for Greater Latrobe. McNeil quickly back across between the circles there to Wetzel. Wetzel pulling it over to the Serb. Up top against Sawyer Bettina. A little bit of a wide pass. Goes into the corner. Somehow kept alive there by Tatch. Now Bettina again resets up top, and they're getting a little wild on these passes. Tatch brought down another one. Wetzel, cross-court far side again to Bettina. And now McNeil again here on the near side with 35 seconds left here in the third. Greater Latrobe the basketball in a 1-point lead over Laurel Highlands. Tatch stopping, popping, and connecting. And for Tatch, who came in averaging 11 points a game, his first 2 of the game. Remember, Tony, he didn't score either against Uniontown on Tuesday.
That's exactly right.
Lead at 3 and almost a turnover there for the Mustangs. And Caden Smith got dinged up there in the backcourt. He's going to check out.
I don't know if he has a cramp or an ankle or exactly what it is. We'll find out when the trainer caused the trainer's going to take some water over to him. I'm going to guess that he's got a cramp. Luke Martin's going to check back in too.
Brady Prohoic in on the Greater Latrobe side. Martin in for Harem. Aiden Black will trigger it in. Mustangs down 3 at 38-35. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Got to get somebody open.
And Aiden needs to hurry this one in. Gets it into Martin. Back to Aiden here in the backcourt. Fronted there by John Wetzel. Here's Aiden across. Aiden stopping here at the free throw line. Handing off to Antoine. Antoine right of the lane. Nothing happening there. Back to Aiden here high on the right. Down to 7 seconds left here in the quarter. Mustangs need to go. Down to 4. Down to 3. Aiden still with it. Working off to his left. Hard pass on the inside. Packrell brought it down and put it up. I couldn't get the shot to drop at the buzzer. So Laurel Highlands finding themselves down 3 heading into the fourth. And we'll have that fourth quarter coming up for you next. Back in 60 from the C.R. Browner Group High School Sports Night.
35. Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729. The North Union Township Recreation Center, Supervisors Kurt Matthews, Rob Tupta, and Ron Landman are a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Township Recreation Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For more information on the North Union Township Recreation Center, volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350. That's 724-438-7350, or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
Heading to the fourth quarter here at Greater Latrobe High School, the Wildcats a 3-point lead over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs at 38-35. And Tony, we have an even third quarter, both teams scoring 15 points apiece.
We appreciate your
Even third quarter, even second quarter, Brian. Both 6 points by both teams on the second, 15 in the third. So that first quarter is all the difference right now in the 3 points.
And Aiden Black will start with the basketball for the Mustangs. Over to Antoine, dumped down far side, and Tyrone Burton getting the 2 to go in the far block for the Mustangs to pull Laurel Highlands back to within 2 at 38-37, and the Mustangs force a turnover.
And Burton with the steal on the backside. Good hustle to get back, and that was a nice entry pass there to Burton. Able to use his strong body to get up and make that easy layup.
Now Laurel Highlands an opportunity to take the lead on this possession, down 1 at 38-37. They'll try this time to go down to Vecchiola, well read by Greater Latrobe defensively. They'll force the turnover. Wetzel up ahead. We'll pull it back to Tatch here on the wing. He'll take a long 2 that's up on the way and good. Andy Tatch, look out, he's starting to get hot. And the Wildcats go back up 3 over the Mustangs at 40-37.
Yeah, that kind of ill-advised pass there by Antoine Black. Vecchiola really had no place to go.
And Martin has a knockdown there by Ian DeSerb. Will stay with the Mustangs. They try to inbound here out of their own zone.
Yeah, Martin trying to say that Tatch is over the line, which he was pretty close.
Goes into Antoine, poked out of bounds, and McNeil threw it off of Antoine and out. So Greater Latrobe get the basketball back here in the Laurel Highlands zone, leading by 3. 7:03 left in regulation.
Yeah, that's possession there where the Mustangs get nothing of it, don't even get past half court. And another turnover.
It's happened a couple of times here in the second half.
Exactly. Full court press causing a little havoc.
Now the Wildcats need to have somebody come over and take this out. A little miscommunication there. Will be Wetzel to send it in and finds Butler here high on the left. Butler now backing off here, edge of the zone between the circles. To his left again to John Wetzel. Touch from Tatch. And now Butler again on the far wing. Bounces down on the baseline to DeSerb. Back high on the left again to Butler as the Wildcats try to take a little air out of the ball. Leading by 3 at 40-37. McNeil on the far wing. Well defended there by Luke Martin. And Laurel Highlands defense has been fantastic tonight. Wetzel on the far side. He'll drive, put it up. Shot attempt no good, but he was fouled in the process. And John Wetzel will have 2 free throws upcoming here for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they're going to call that on Burton. Burton kind of clobbered Wetzel as he went in for that layup, so he's going to pick up his first foul.
Now Wetzel just 1 of 3 from the foul line so far tonight.
Said has his struggles at the foul line. Don't have his percentages, but went 1 for 4 the other night against Uniontown, and again 1 for 3 here now.
Yeah, they didn't have the team stats for us as Wetzel misses on the first of 2 free throws, now 1 of 4 from the foul. We just had some point per game averages, that was about it. And now Wetzel for a second of 2. Free throw's good for John Wetzel to give him 9 points tonight. 41-37, Greater Latrobe over Laurel Highlands. Now Aiden Black needing a little bit of help. Gets it there from Burton back to Aiden. Full court press here again for the Wildcats as Aiden back through center, had it poked away, and the Wildcats have a 3-on-none coming back. It'll be the 3rd dunk of the night. Marine DeSerb throwing this one down with 2 hands to extend the lead to 6 at 43-37.
Yeah, 3rd dunk of the night, but nobody back for the Mustangs at all. 3-on-none.
Laurel Highlands is getting a little sloppy with the basketball here in the 4th. Coming on the inside, Aiden Black couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Vecchiola got rejected but fouled by Tatch on the putback attempt.
Tatch was not going to give up that easy one, that's for sure.
So well, the good news is you have Vecchiola going to the free throw line. The bad news is Vecchiola's just 27% this season from the free throw line.
See that 3 for 11 stat line. So not who you want at the foul line, but hopefully Sevi can right the ship here and make them both.
Vecchiola, first of 2 free throws, no good as that one spins out. We were mentioning the lack of free throw numbers on the Greater Latrobe side, and I mentioned this to Billy earlier. I'm amazed by the number of teams not putting their stats online. And for guys like us, it really makes our preparation a lot tougher, and we can't say good things about your kids either. We don't have that information available to us, and Vecchiola misses both free throw attempts here. Rebound pulled down by Tatch. Now Greater Latrobe with a 6-point lead in the basketball as we go under 6 minutes left in regulation.
And the Mustangs looking for a stop here.
Wetzel on the far side. Kicking in the corner. 3 on the way. Off the mark there from Max Butler. Laurel Highlands, Aiden Black the rebound. Outlet pass to Luke Martin, who got blocked. A clean block from DeSerb on Martin. What looked like was going to be an easy 2. That should be a charge coming back. No foul called on the contact that was initiated by John Wetzel. And now they'll call a foul here off the rebound. Wetzel clearly initiated the contact coming on the inside.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Brian. I thought that Vecchiola had pretty good position there. They're going to call that on Luke Martin. It's only his 2nd foul, but it's going to send McNeil to the line. McNeil 1 for 1 from the line. 7 points so far in this contest.
Lead at 6, opportunity to extend it here for the Wildcats. First of 2 free throws, no good for Cal McNeil. Both of these teams missing some free throws, and the Mustangs take a timeout. Will take it as well. 5:36 left here in the fourth. 43-37. Wildcats are back at 60 on the CR Piranha Group High School Sports Night.
Ho, ho, ho. Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
John Clayton with Stan the Man Bartlett from your 7-time President's Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. First, I'd like to take a moment to wish a very Merry Christmas to all of our friends and customers. Stan, let's tell the listeners what we have going on in December.
John, let's talk F-150s. We're stocked up, and get this, we're taking up to $5,000 off MSRP. And listen, you also get 1.9% financing for up to 60 months. If you own a qualifying Ram, you pick up an additional $2,000. Now that's a deal. We have the best new vehicle inventory of the year, so stop, click, or call to get all the details.
Pre-owned, we got them. 60 in stock and ready to go. Most are certified with factory warranty and competitive rates. We make servicing your vehicle as easy as ever with online maintenance appointments and our very convenient pickup and delivery program. Santa knows, shouldn't you? That's 40 Uniontown on the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com. Offers include all applicable incentives. You must finance with Ford Motor Credit. Not all buyers will qualify. Sale excludes Tremor and Raptor.
Cal McNeil makes his second of 2 free throws as we come back after missing the first. 8 now for McNeil, and the lead up to 7 at 44-37. And Tony Albert Gallatin handing McKeesport their first conference loss of the season tonight as well, 63-50.
Yeah, and 2 big wins this week in section by AG, beating Penn Trafford, and now McKeesport.
Pretty move from Tyrone Burton in the finish. Boy, did Laurel Highlands need that. Burton 8 off the bench. As Laurel Highlands back to within 5 at 44-39. 5:18 left here in the fourth. That one deflected in the backcourt. Saved there by Max Butler. Sent off here on the near side. Tatch goes cross court, far side. Bettina. Little touch pass down low. Great ball movement. Tatch there right in front. Able to float it up and in. Tatch 4 here in the fourth. 6 for the game. And the Wildcats go back up 7 at 46-39. High feed. Aiden down to Antoine. Bringing it down here near wing of the Greater Latrobe zone. Back to Aiden here between the circles. As we go under 5 minutes left here in the fourth. Laurel Highlands the basketball now down 7. Aiden trying to go between defenders. Stays with it. Kicks it to Antoine in the corner. This is a gotta have, and he's not going to get it here. Free ball off the mark. Long rebound pulled down by DeSerb. Numbers favor the Wildcats. DeSerb tries to spin on the inside. Nothing called. We play on. DeSerb trying to fire it off of Aiden Black, and we're going to get a foul called here on the floor against Laurel Highlands. It's going to go on Vecchiola's fourth.
Yeah, Nico Hare, I'm going to check back in, but actually thought DeSerb shuffled his feet there.
Too.
It was a 1-on-3. Really had no place to go. Thought he slid his feet, but no call. And Vecchiola's going to pick up the foul.
The Mustangs get fighting and battling so hard throughout the course of the night, but they're down 7 here in the fourth, and the Wildcats add to it. As Max Butler puts himself in double figures with 10 to make their out in front, and the lead up to 9, Tony, at 48-39, and Laurel Highlands turns it over here off the inbounds pass. That hurts. Wetzel finds it again. Wetzel pull up Jay from the foul line off the mark. Offensive rebound, Butler keeping it alive. He's going to pull it back out now with 4:18 left in regulation and the lead at 9.
Yeah, you might as well just take your time, run some clock. You get a 9-point lead. He's going to make the defender come out and get him.
And Martin does just that. Now a little double team comes over. Butler, great hands, keeps it alive. They'll go baseline to serve. Got a little scoop shot, no good. Ball deflected out of bounds. I think Burton last to touch it. He did.
Burton saying, wasn't me, but
I think it was him.
Yeah, I do too.
Tatch back in, replacing DeSerb right now. As John Wetzel will trigger it in here for the Wildcats. Latrobe leading Laurel Highlands by 9 at 48-39. McNeil here on the far side. Nice little interior feed to Bettina. Couldn't finish, but Tatch able to clean it up. Andy Tatch, 6 here in the fourth, 8 for the game. And the first double-figure lead of the night on either side as the Wildcats lead the Mustangs now by 11 at 50-39. Antoine Black's going to get fouled here, I think, by Cal McNeil. It'll be the third on McNeil.
Wildcat foul number 24, Kyle McNeil.
One of those things where they were trying to get the ball once they got past the press, trying to get another fast break, but double team there, and Antoine Black had no place to go, and McNeil just kind of came across his arm.
Martin into Burton. Touch from Aiden, back to Martin again. Coming here, baseline, spinning, turning, shooting, but missing. Looking to get his own rebound. Got deflected back out to Burton. He'll come inside and score. Tyrone Burton. What a game off the Mustang bench. 6 here in the fourth. In fact, he's the only Mustang to score here in the fourth quarter. Has 10 for the game, and now the Wildcats turn it over.
And a good steal there by Nico Harem on the backside.
Here's Aiden Black spinning back in and scooping it up and in. So Laurel Highlands now, after a make there from Aiden Black to give him 13, back in it, down 7 at 50-43 with 3:14 left here in the fourth. We're back at 60 on the CR Parado Group High School Sports Night.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Hard work, respecting others, and being a good team member are values that South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott knows well. Whether he's running a machine, repairing storm drains, operating a plow truck, or working with his fellow supervisors on economic growth, Jason Scott is working every day to keep residents safe, maintain the strength of our local businesses, and enhance the quality of life in South Union Township for our families and our future. Good luck to all our local teams. From South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott.
Laurel Highlands trying to mount a late surge here, Tony. Still down 7 at 50-43 with 3:14 left in regulation.
And the Mustangs going to press here and going to look for a couple turnovers. Actually got to get a couple stops as well. One of those things where they're down 7, but still plenty of time, 3:14 to go.
Max Butler to trigger it in here for Greater Latrobe. Mustangs with a full court man-to-man press. Goes into Tatch here on the near side. Back to his left, stolen by Aiden Black. He'll come inside for a quick 2. Boy, did Laurel Highlands need that. Aiden now with 15. It's a 5-point game at 50-45 with 3:04 left here in the fourth. Cal McNeil now down the near boundary. McNeil trying to work around Martin. Great little feed to Tatch, who drives and scores. Tatch 8 here in the fourth, 10 for the game. Wildcats go back up 7 at 52-45, and a travel call there on Aiden Black. Yeah, that hurts for the Mustangs.
Yes, it does. Tatch wide open underneath there, and a good job. Good entry pass. He's got 10 is right, and kind of quiet in the last 2 games. Now we're going to have a timeout by Latrobe.
With 2:53 left in regulation, 52-45 Wildcats are back at 60 on the CR Parado Group High School Sports Night.
Hello, folks. Joe Walk is here, the proud owner of Dome's Lawn Care, LLC, since 2021. We're family-owned and family-ran, so when it comes to finances, we understand. We're small enough to care, big enough to make a difference. So give us a call this spring for all your lawn care needs at 724-570-1224. We would be proud to have you as our customer. Again, that's Dome's Lawn Care at 724-570-1224.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
2:53 left here in the fourth. 52-45. Greater Latrobe leading Laurel Highlands. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hinola. Billy Dice behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed. And Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Wildcats basketball. Inbounds pass goes to Butler. He'll pull off here on the far wing of a little double team coming over. Good little feed over to McNeil. His jumper from the foul line. No good off the back iron. Loose ball rebound underneath. And we'll get a jump ball called. This possession arrow is going to be going over to Greater Latrobe.
Yeah, and I'm sure during that timeout, Coach Wetzel told him to slow down, just get good shots. Not so sure he wanted to see McNeil take that jumper in there kind of in traffic, but we'll see what happens here with the next 2:42.
McNeil triggers it into the corner there to Wetzel. Back high on the left again to Max Butler. Gets between defenders. Now just pull it back out. And they're going to make Laurel Highlands foul here up top, and Aiden Black committing it for the Mustangs.
It's only Aiden Black's first foul of the game.
Correct.
Mustang foul number 24, Aiden Black.
Just the fourth for the Mustangs here in the quarter, so Latrobe will shoot 2 on the next foul. They'll trigger it in here from the far side again, leading the Mustangs by 7 at 52-45.
Well, Latrobe only 5 for 10 from the line, so may not be a bad idea for Laurel Highlands to foul.
Inbounds pass goes to Tatch, and now Martin fouling Wetzel, who's missed a couple of them tonight. In fact, he's 2 of 5.
Right.
2:29 to play. Lead still at 7. We'll see what Wetzel can do here at the free throw line. The Marshall football recruit had 21 against Uniontown on Tuesday. has scored 9 points so far tonight. Big free throws here to extend the Greater Latrobe lead. First of 2 from John Wetzel, up on the way and good. Got a friendly bounce and in both sides of the rim where that one dropped in. So 10 tonight for Wetzel.
Burton going to come in and sub for Sebi Vecchiola. Get a little more size to try to grab this offensive rebound if he misses.
Lead now at 8 at 53-45. 2:29 left here in the fourth. Second of 2 free throws from Wetzel. No good. Battle for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say off the knee of a Mustang and out. Wow.
It was a tough call.
Especially going back to the first half. The Wildcats, certainly on the offensive glass, out-rebounding Laurel Highlands. This inbounds pass going to Max Butler, and another quick foul called here on the Mustangs, and Butler will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. He has yet to attempt a free throw so far tonight, but has scored 10 points as Antoine Black picks up his third personal.
Yeah, and that's the first foul for him since 2:35 to go in that first quarter, so he's done a nice job staying in this game.
2:26 now left here in regulation. The Greater Latrobe lead at 8. First of 2 free throws from Butler up on the way and good. So 11 points now in this game for Max Butler as the Wildcats try to pull away again. They're back up 9 at 54-45.
Yeah, Butler can give him a 10-point lead, which would be huge right now. 4-possession game.
Butler, second of 2, no good. Antoine Black, the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Through center to Burton, had Martin open to his left. Kick it off to his right to Aiden Black, who drives and misses. And another rebound pulled down underneath by Ian DeSerb. Mustangs not reading the floor well. That time downtown.
Yeah, thought they had some numbers there. They're going to call this one on Antoine Black as well. I mean, you got a foul. It's one of those things. So Antoine Black picks up his 4th foul. 2:09 to go. And at this point, you just got to ride him out. There's no sense in taking him out of this game. You're looking for offense and you're looking to score.
Game starting to get away from the Mustangs, down 9 with Butler back at the free throw line, running out of time with 2:09 left in regulation, and Butler makes his first of 2 here.
Butler now 2 or 3 from the line. As you said, 12 points on the night.
Lead back up to 10 at 55-45. And 2:09 left in regulation. Second of 2 free throws for Max Butler up on the way and good again. Butler very comfortable in that trip to the line. He scored 13 tonight. Now Laurel Highlands down 11 at 56-45. 2:03 left here in the fourth as Aiden Black brings it across. Mustangs need to hurry here. Aiden high feet trying to go into the corner for Martin. Got picked off by Tatch.
Not a good pass.
Fourth quarter's been tough for Laurel Highlands. They've had a lot of tough fourth quarters in conference games so far this season. In fact, all 3 of them.
Yeah, they've been in this game. I mean, they're only down 3 since the first quarter, really, after the first 3 quarters.
Another foul called here on the outside. That'll be DeSerb going to the free throw line. Look at either Aiden or Burton here. We'll go on Burton. His second.
Number 35, Tyrone Burton.
And the Mustangs over the limit here in the fourth with 1:37 left in regulation. Ian DeSerb now shooting 2. First of 2 up on the way and no good from DeSerb. And some free throw misses here from the Wildcats have at least kept Laurel Highlands within shouting distance.
Yeah, DeSerb now 1 for 3 from the line.
DeSerb now for a second of 2. On the way, and again, no good. Antoine Black, another rebound. Mustangs need to score. Luke Martin back to Antoine. Near side, Caden Smith, 3 from the parking lot, off the mark. Luke Martin trying to go for the offensive rebound, trying to pull it back, but the Wildcats find it in traffic. It's DeSerb. To his right to Butler, and across, lobbed up to Tatch. Kick back in the corner. They'll play a little 4 corners here. Far side, Wetzel back near side again to Butler, who gets fouled there by Caden Smith. With 1:12 to play, and the Greater Latrobe lead at 11 at 56-45. And kind of getting close to the juncture of the game, Tony, where you just play this one out.
Yeah, Coach Smith actually took out Aiden Black. Smith came in, took a 3, but unable to convert, but made the foul on the other side, and it's going to put Butler at the line.
Butler, first of 2 here, good. It's going to end up being another tough loss for Laurel Highlands, Tony.
Yes, it is. You know, it's a fourth quarter, Brian, again. And you wonder if it's, is it fatigue? Is it what? Just
kids maybe learning how to win.
Well, that's it.
Mustangs have not won a conference game since the Rodney Gallagher era 2 years ago, but have been in every conference games so far this season. 3 near elbow. Antoine Black, no good to serve the rebound. I think Coach Smith calling off the Dogs now.
Yeah, he is.
57-45, under a minute left. John Wetzel bringing it back across over to Max Butler. Butler bounce pass on the inside. Tatch comes free, throws it over the shoulder, up and in. Andy Tatch 10 here in the fourth, 12 for the game. 59-45. This game is going to be much closer than the final box score is going to indicate tomorrow. Another steal from Tatch. Down low, McNeil will just lay it up and in. Kyle McNeil. 61-45. Lead at 16, largest of the night for the Wildcats, but the score after 3 was 38-35.
Yeah, it really not indicative of how this game was.
Antoine Black, quick 2 to give him 8. How do you solve that, Tony? How do you solve these kind of meltdowns for the Mustangs in the fourth quarters in conference games?
Well, you got to have one game where you actually pull it off and pull off a win and then get some confidence. I mean, right now you can just see it once they get in the fourth quarter, a little bit different, but I think once you see their first section win, I think it's going to help this team out immensely.
Won't be tonight. Down at 2, down to 1 as Wetzel holds in your final score. The Greater Latrobe Wildcats knocking out the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 61-47 tonight. Stay tuned for our post-game show being brought to you by Farmana Pharmacy, formerly Peachin Pharmacy, now in the Health First Medical Building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville. Wildcats win it over the Mustangs 61-47. Back to tell you all about it right after this on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Hello, this is Jim Davis. When my brother and I opened the Davis & Davis Law Firm in 1976, our mission was to help our neighbors in Fayette County get the money and protection they deserve when they are hurt or injured. We have grown throughout the years, and we have always been right here in Uniontown, helping the great people of Fayette County. If you are hurt or injured, call me first, and I will personally come and meet with you free of charge. Our phone number is 724-437-2799. At Davis & Davis, you won't pay anything until we win your case.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, your local specialist for GI and liver disorders. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I remind you that a painless 30-minute screening colonoscopy every 10 years starting at age 45 could save your life. Good luck to our local hoops teams, and best wishes to all for a healthy and happy holiday season.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
Uniontown, you've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agent Russ Blejo is seeing ways to save you money on insurance, from starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely. Russ knows how to maximize your savings. When it comes to seeing ways to save, Russ does it best. So call Russ Blejo today at 724-439-9700. That's 724-439-9700. And you'll be on your way to keeping your money where it belongs, in your wallet. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Brian Rozak, Tony Anula back here at Greater Latrobe High School, where the Wildcats improved to 6-1 overall, 2-1 in Section 1 5A play, with a 61-47 win over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, who dropped to 2-6 overall and 0-3 in the conference. Again, our post-game show being brought to you by Farmana Pharmacy, formerly Peachin Pharmacy, now in the Health First Medical Building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville. Tony, is your post-game stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
All right, let's go over the Latrobe Wildcats scoring. They were led by Max Butler, who had 14 points. He was followed by John Wetzel, who had 10. Kyle McNeil also had 10. Andy Tatch had 12 points. 9 points from Ian DeSerb, 3 of those on dunks. 4 points from Sawyer Butina off the bench, and also 2 points from Dom Scarton off the bench. 17 in the first, 6 in the second, 15 in the third, but 23 in that fourth quarter for their total of 61. 3 made threes, 2 by Butler and 1 by John Wetzel, and they were 10 for 20 from the foul line here in this contest. On the other side for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, Aiden Black had a game-high of 15 points. Tyrone Burton joined him in the scoring column with 10. 5 points from Nico Harum. Antoine Black had 8. A made 3 by Caden Smith. 2 points from Jude Packrone, 2 points from Luke Martin, and 2 points from Brennan Varney. They scored 14 in the first, 6 in the second, 15 in the third, but was outscored 23-12 in that fourth quarter. They had 3 made threes, 1 by Aiden Black, 1 by Caden Smith, and 1 by Antoine Black. And the Mustangs were 6 for 11 from the foul line here tonight.
Tony, who do you like for our players of the game? Brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to give it to Max Butler on the Latrobe side. On the Laurel Highlands side, to be honest with you, I'm going to give it to Tyrone Burton. As he did a nice job off the bench, double figures off the bench, and did well underneath, grabbing a couple rebounds and a couple blocks. So I'll give it to Tyrone Burton for the Mustangs and Max Butler for the Latrobe Wildcats.
I'll do it for the folks on the video side. Laurel Highlands falling to Greater Latrobe here by a score of 61-47. Again, the Mustangs back in action on Monday against Connellsville. Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show at 6:45. Opening tip set for 7:30. We're back with one final segment on the radio right after this.